right? And if you keep shying away from knowledge, all right, you end up losing your hard-earned money. And I can tell you that 98% of every one of them that put in their money there will never get it back. Okay, will never get it back. Some of these people have invested their money into things that, So with this, I can say, welcome to Moon Arcade, a world without limits, a world where we show you how you can do it by yourself, all right? You don't have to give your money to anybody, all right? You don't have to, the only work that's required of you is to know, all right? And we're going to show you how you can do it by yourself, all right? How you can grow your own economy, all right? How you can, design your future, by yourself and come out with the kind of results that you'll be proud of. And that's why we said that rather than people giving you a certain like 1%, 2%, they're giving you a limit. No, we said with Moon Arcade, we show you how to create your own world without limits, your daily income without limits, your weekly income without limits, your monthly income without limits. You determine everything for yourself. Disclaimer, all information expressed here by professionals are for educational purpose only and therefore should not be considered financial advice. All right, cryptocurrency investments are risky, so please take notes and let's go. We're going to show you, our presentation today is going to address one question, which is, could becoming part of the Moon Arcade community, could that change your life forever? Now, how we're doing that is that we have 4 offerings we're going to be showing you today: the Trade Arcade, the Binocular, Moon Arcade as a product, and the IBM University. So let's start with the Trade Arcade. The Trade Arcade is the best place to learn how to do it yourself to profit like the banks. We're going to show you how the banks make money and teach you how you can also do it for yourself. Okay, how you can do it for yourself rather than giving your money to somebody else. We're going to show you so that you're not victims to some of these schemes out there. I spoke with a friend earlier on this morning, and he was also recounting his issue. Okay, and his own case, the main guy who was like the convener or whatever, just one morning, billions of naira were in his custody, lost it to. They all say the same things. Either they tell you they invest into real estate farm or cryptocurrency trading or forex trade, like just the same story, or oil and gas, which of course they know it's not true. All right, no investment in the world, okay, can give you that kind of return, excepting the one you can control by yourself. All right, and it was recounted that the guy was behind it had to leave his family one morning just because the pressure was so much. He left his family one morning, and this is 3 years counting. He's not been in touch with his family, and we don't know whether he's in the country or he's out of the country. All right. How about the people like himself that participated? The pain, all right, that brought to him, and also brought to the people that he also gave access to this kind of opportunity. Of course, they didn't have peace of mind, because when you go to such places and you introduce people to it, when there's a problem, the people will come after you, definitely. So why don't you, decide to go for something that has, that there are no troubles, there are no fears, there are no regrets. All right. All you need to know is to know how to do it. And that's the first thing our product is doing. One of our products is doing. Trade Arcade. It's the best place to learn how to do it yourself, to profit like the banks. Now, what does the banks do? The banks, they trade. All right. So all of those things they're saying they do for you, which they are not doing, they cannot do. We're going to show you how to do it by yourself. Okay. And if you have attempted trading before and probably failed at it, perhaps you had a bad teacher. All right, that's what we say. And why should you trust us? Why are we ahead of others? Why can we say for a fact that we are good at what we are doing? And, going with us, you can actually, profit like the banks. All right. Now, the fundamental reason is because our structured curriculum has no shortcuts. That's our greatest edge. Because we believe that trading is like learning medicine, which means that an aspiring doctor learning medicine cannot skip a class or skip lessons. All right, what happens? He or she, when it's exposed to the real world, it's an accident which happens. He or she just goes to kill people. That's how serious and how sensitive it is when you want to learn how to profit like the banks and you're looking for shortcuts. All right. You just need to dedicate yourself a few days and few weeks. All right. And you are good to go. You are able to acquire an income skill that can pay you at any time of the day. All right. Because the market is open 24 hours from anywhere you are, whether you are in your country, whether you are outside your country, whether there's pandemic, whether there's a lockdown, it doesn't matter because the market is always busy. And you don't need a customer, you don't need staff, you don't need a boss, all right, if you have this income skill. And I plead with you, please take this serious because it's something that you can retire on, something that you can add as an extra skill set. It's something that you can do a lot with it if you have the skill. And why we are ahead of others is because the four pillars our training stands on. Number one is our training strategy. All right. Unlike most strategies out there, our trading strategy can be used in different financial markets. Say crypto markets, say forex markets, say stock markets. It works exactly how we say it works. So that's one of our greatest advantages. Second thing is our trading style. We don't trade using retail traders strategies. We use institutional grade trading style. And that's why we say we mirror what the banks do. All right. And I'm going to show you how possible that is. All right. Then, of course, our curriculum is research based with high probability success rates. And lastly, is that our market, that irrespective of the market condition, okay, our training, okay, works in all market conditions. Whether it's an up or down trend, you can make profit consistently. Now, this is the package, and this is the journey. This is how you start your journey. So someone tells me, okay, I'm pretty new to trading. This sounds very interesting, Jake. I've never traded before. I don't know how to get started. Well, as you're new to trading, as a bonus, our beginner class is absolutely free. So you ain't gonna pay anything. All right, we're gonna show you the rudiments, how to get your money on exchange, how to get your money into your bank account, how to take profit, all of the basic stuff you need. Then after you've done that, then you cannot get into the main business, which is what getting into your trading journey. Remember, guys, trading is not a destination, it's a journey. You get better every single day. So you start with the foundation class, and each of our classes, each of our classes have a core focus, all right, a focal point. For example, the foundation class focused on shows you how to master market structure. The king of the entire market is market structure. The market has a structure. The market is not random, right? The market is not random. The market has a structure, all right? The market has a structure. And if you are able to master market structure, you are already 60% on your way, all right, to make better trading decisions than most people out there. Then you go to the next, from that class, you graduate to the master class. The master class, our focal point is we show you how the banks trade and move the market. Because it's not retail traders that move the market, it's institutions that move the market. And you're going to find that in the master class. Thereafter, you move to the final class, which is the advanced master class. There we show you institutional order flow and timing of the market. I like talking about the timing of the market because with the timing of the market, we are able to see. A lot of people ask, how are you able to tell that on Wednesday the market is going to drop? How are you able to tell that June is going to be a downtrend? How are you able to do that? Well, it's simple. It's called timing of pricing. Okay, with timing of pricing, you're able to determine some of all these things excellently. As you can see, we have 8 modules for the foundation class, 11 modules for the master class, and 14 modules for the advanced master class. I beg to say that our curriculum is second to none right now, and this is internationally. All right. I mean, we've had a number of people who have looked at what we're doing and they're like, wow, this is really very interesting. As a matter of fact, I was having a conversation with a Moroccan yesterday, and he wanted to learn trading, and I showed him our curriculums and everything structured. And it's like, wow, I think this makes sense. I'm gonna call my friend right now in Japan on this. And they said, because my friend traded futures and he made $3,000 just by chance. And I asked him, could he repeat it? He said, no. And he said, as a matter of fact, he lost the entire 3,000 plus his initial capital. I said, exactly. You don't make money here by luck. You make money here by understanding. And that is what we stand for, guys. You just have to devote yourself to get this understanding, and you have this income skill that can pay you again and again. So that's about it for the Trade Arcade. All right, the next product I want to show you is the Binocular Report. For the Binocular Report, you are able to make quick profits using our weekly key buy and sell zones. All right, so you like profits, you want to take advantage of making money on short market moves, then the Binocular report is there for you. As a matter of fact, just a testimonial 3 weeks ago, we grew our portfolio by 30% using Binocular reports. The 20 coin we focused on gave us a total of over 500% in just 1 week, because we waited for the market to give us entries and we just smashed it heavily. As you can see, we have some very brilliant reviews here from people who use the report. But why do we say that in our Binocular report you won't get this anywhere what we're offering? All right. Number one is that it has high accuracy with smart entries and take profit targets. Very good. Number two is that we trade our only top selected crypto, coins of the week. All right. And we also have an easy to understand smart PDF report for busy people. All right. So you are busy, it doesn't matter, you can use the product. Then if you're a beginner and an expert, all right, we have a weekly in-depth video report also that you can use. Okay, and you can understand what we're saying. All right, these products are very, very powerful. And of course, we have unbiased bullish and bearish analysis for traders and investors. What that means is that the report can be used as a tool for those who are investing, who want to invest in crypto smartly. The report can serve for that purpose. The report can also serve for those who want to benefit from short-term moves. All right, make some some gains as the market makes some movements. The report can be very, very useful. Then, of course, the analysis are done by professionals and multi-market traders and hedge fund managers. So you can see for a fact that this is what you need, all right, in this time. If you love short-term profits, while you're learning how to do it by yourself to profit like the banks, you can still be making some quick profits, okay, using our weekly buy and sell zone from the Binocular report. Then, of course, the third product we have is Moonarcade as a product. Moonarcade product is quite very unique because it helps you identify the crypto to avoid, to buy and hold for 100% to 100x gains. Okay, 100x would mean that it can turn $100 to $10,000, $1,000 to $100,000. And someone say, why is that possible? Is that real? Well, I'm going to show you shortly. But one thing you should know is that a lot of people are interested in what crypto to buy. Very, very few people are concerned about what to avoid. And because they are not concerned about what to avoid, they end up buying what they shouldn't buy, and they end up losing all of their money. So this is an example of why you should avoid weak crypto. All right, there are weak cryptos out there that if you put your money, forget about it. All right, it's gone. All right, it's gone. And you can see what happened. Bitcoin and Bitcoin, there are a number of them, a lot, thousands, tens of thousands. As a matter of fact, we have more weak cryptos than legacy cryptos. No matter the amount of money you put in, give it some time, it will go to zero. Now, if you didn't know, we have over 17,000 cryptos right now, over 17,500. Have you got what it takes to spot the weak crypto, the ones to avoid? Do you know how to spot the ones to avoid? Then, well, with Moonarcade, all right, we are actually focused on, strategies on how you can look at these things to avoid them. And I just want to show you why you may want to look at investing into crypto, investing into legacy crypto. As you can see, we had some look at the history of how legacy cryptos have performed, all right? But there's something very interesting about legacy crypto. The truth here about legacy crypto is that you don't need a lot of money, all right, to make enough if you invest into legacy crypto. You don't need too much money to make a lot. What you need is extensive data. You need data, you need good data and extensive research. And that's where Moonarcade stands, and that's where Moonarcade comes in, all right? I can show you how powerful $100 can be if you put $100 into the right legacy crypto. If you put $100 into legacy crypto, I can show you how it can be. From my screen here, you can see what Bitcoin did to $100 in 12 years. Bitcoin in 12 years took $100 to $72 million. Because why? It's a legacy crypto. And why did you not buy Bitcoin? Because you didn't know about it. You didn't have a community like Moonarcade that is helping you identify crypto to avoid, crypto you should buy and hodl as legacy crypto. You can see also what Ethereum did to $100 in about 5 years, from 2015 to 2021. Ethereum turned $100 to $600,000. BNB turned $100 in about 4 years to about $590,000. Solana turned $100 to about $32,000, a little above 1 year. Axis Infinity turned $100 to over $106,000 in little over 1 year. X turned $100 to over $105,000 in little over 1 year. So you can see for a fact, I mean, if you spread these numbers into thousands and tens of thousands of dollars, the numbers are overwhelming. All right, they're overwhelming. But what is most important here is data and extensive research. And that's where Moonarcade comes in. Put $100 here, put $50 here. And we'll tell you why we're considering this, why we think this is a legacy crypto. So you're not buying blindly. Okay, you're an informed investor, you're a knowledgeable investor. And that's why I tell people the biggest thing here, don't just buy crypto because your friend told you about it. Don't just buy, like, get understanding, get to know why you're doing what you need to do, right? And that is our first bedrock, knowing what to avoid, knowing what to buy, knowing the right things to hodl for 100% to 100x gain. I think you can see a couple of testimonials. Some of these things spike in 2 months, some spike in 3 months, some spike 6 months, some spike in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, whatever, right? And somebody tells me, well, I need money now. Well, if you need money now, it's fine. But have you got some $100, $50 that you can just put somewhere and come back to it in a couple of months or years, and it's giving you $600,000 or whatever? All right, $100 can give somebody a house in some of the best places in this world if you're putting into the right legacy crypto. And that's it. So sometimes some of the things you're chasing will not be able to deliver that dream to you. Meanwhile, you have $100 that can deliver that dream to you in about 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So think about it carefully and make a smart decision like we've already made. Again, now we go to the last product, with the IBI University. There you learn, you grow and own a global influencer business. Now we have a committed vision in Moonarcade to partner people to build a world without limits. We want to help people to build their financial world without limits. And it's a very autonomous task that we cannot do alone. So that's why we set up the IBI business plan. Okay, in the IBI University, we show you our roadmap on how we intend to expand our vision. Okay, how we intend to, expand our thoughts and influence people that this is the right thing you should look at. You have to go after knowledge in order to make so much income, enormous income, mind-blowing income. I can tell you, there's so much peace of mind there and so much income. A lot of things out there are just short-lived. Give them a few months. I mean, a number of them are crashing up. Give them a few years and that's it. But now you want to get into something that you have peace of mind. So with the IBI, okay, business plan, all right, you are able to raise money to finance your investing and trading, okay, using the business plan. And how does the business plan work? It's very simple. You get a cut of every growth that happens in our community. As you can see, the personal, we have double personal influencer bonus, that's about 50%. We have a team influencer bonus, all right, which is about up to 25%. We have the royalty influencer bonus, in which you earn a percentage of other people's income, all right, I'm talking about of other influencers' income. And of course, you have incentives. So you start growing a profitable influencer business via the IBI University as you progress, okay, in growing your influential organization, all right, you are recognized, okay, and you are given a couple of exciting incentives, as you can see, iPad, holidays, cars, house, and the likes, which is very, very important. So it's a community that is complete, community that don't just only show you, okay, how to access knowledge. It also provide an income opportunity for you. So while you are investing into these things, while you're also trading, there's something that is generating money from you in different ways. So you generate money from buying the right crypto, you generate money using the Binocular report, you generate money being an influencer. It's just all about generating, listen, it's all about, okay, it's all about being in a world without limits. It's all about attaching yourself, creating a world without limits. And we have a 24 months income growth potential via the IBI plan, which we show you in 24 months. We follow it judiciously. You can earn about $200,000 or more, okay, in 24 months or less. You can follow it judiciously, all right? This is very, 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 very possible with our IBI business plan. Now, how do you get started? It's very simple. These are the 4 products, and these are the costs for each of the products. For Moonarcade, if you are just only interested to know the crypto to avoid and buy and hodl, all right, for 100% to 100x gains, then the Moonarcade is for you. Okay, it's $299 for 6 months and $499 for 12 months. If you want to get quick profits using our weekly buy and sell zones, okay, key zones, Then the binocular is for you, 999 a month, 199 3 months, 299 6 months, 499 12 months. Then if you want to learn how to trade the right way, you want to learn how to do it by yourself. You're tired of all of this, you know, 2%, 1%. You want to be able to get more for yourself. You want to be able to generate the skill that can pay you again and again. Okay. You don't want to be at the mercy of your boss. So you want to be at the mercy of any economy, irrespective of where the economy is going. You want to be able to control the economy. Then with Trade Arcade, we'll teach you, we'll take you through the steps on how you can do it for yourself. The foundation class is 299, but if you're getting the foundation and the master, it's 499. If you're getting all three, it's 599. Then of course the IBI, where you can be part of our, you can become an influencer for our community. It's 249 for the complete influencer academy. It's a one-time fee and access. But if you say, well, I want to get access to everything, rather than me spending a lot of money, I can spend less and get more. All right, then you can take advantage of the yellow pack. Yellow pack is 999. So basically, rather than spend 2,350, with 999 you can get everything. For some reason, this is the most sought after. This is what a lot of people have been buying since we launched it a couple of days ago. I mean, we have about 98% of our sales going to the yellow pack. People are just buying the yellow pack because they just feel like, wow, I can generate money from the Moon Arcade. I can generate money from the binocular. All right, I can generate an income skill from the Trade Arcade University. Then, of course, the IBI can become an influencer and generate money. So it's all about generating money, generating money, generating money, generating money. Now, for this will concern influencers. If you are interested to become an influencer, we have what they call the yellow bonus, which is pretty good. All right, every single month you manage to recommend 2 yellow packs. All right, you get what they call the light. You become a light yellow achiever, and you get an additional $200. If you do that, recommending 3 yellow packs, you get an additional $400, and that's a hot yellow achiever. And if you recommend 5 yellow packs, you get an additional $1,000 as super yellow achiever. Well, it doesn't stop there. Achieving any of these things, either as a light yellow, hot yellow, super yellow, there's a minimum income you can get a month. As a light yellow achiever, your minimum income is $500. As a hot yellow, your minimum income is between $800 to $1,000. And as a super yellow achiever, your minimum income is between $1,700 to $2,000. This is for you just starting today. So what I'm saying, before this month end, okay, you can achieve any of these minimum incomes. Would that be your income second month? Certainly not. The chance of it getting better, of course, is there. So this is like a roadmap. Okay, I'm coming on board. Right now, I want to become an influencer. All right, I want to target my first one. I want to do $2,000 income. Then you can go towards becoming a super yellow. Or I want to do $1,000 income. That means you have to aim towards become hot yellow achiever. Or I want to do $500 income minimum. Then this is your first tax. Okay, your first tax as you're joining to become an influencer. Then I'm going to end by telling the story of 2 friends, Anne and Kate. As I speak with you today, you are either an Anne or you are either a Kate, and I'll tell you why. Anne and Kate, they're good friends. They grew up together. They did almost everything together. Went to the same school. They went to the same. They played in the same place. Everything about their lives were almost like the same. But when it came to how they spent their money, they went separate ways. Right. When it came to how they spend their money, they made different decisions. And that's why you're about to make decisions. And that's okay. All right. There's the Anne in our midst today, and there's a Kate in our midst today. Both of you will go a separate direction, a separate way. But let's see what happens, because we're a product of our decision. Where we're going to be tomorrow is a function of decision we make today. All right. So you can actually, the only way to predict the future is to create it. And how do you create it? You create it by making smart decisions today. And you've got to have knowledge to do that. But let's look at what happened with Anne. For Anne, in 2012, Anne refused to learn new things. Anne would rather give her money to somebody. Anne would rather say, I'm busy, I don't have time. Anne would rather say, well, a crypto, new thing, I don't want to learn anything new. I just need something stable, something that somebody can just do for me and give me this and this every day, daily bread and everything. All right, what happened? And that's why I decided to buy gold, because gold was, giving the stability. She doesn't want anything new. She's not adventurous. Okay, she's forgetting something that where we are today, what we consider as stable today. All right, a couple of years ago, all right, was considered impossible. All right, and I like what they usually say. He said. The one who said it's not possible should watch those doing it. So she bought into gold. She put $1,547 into gold to get 1 ounce of gold. 10 years after, let's see the results. 10 years after, in 2022, $1,547 has only grown to $1,920. Okay, but meantime, what happened with Kate? Kate said, well, I know gold is good, but I'm open-minded. Let me see what's happening. All right, the world is getting better. The cars our fathers drove are not the cars that are in vogue today. All right, the cell phones that were popular 10, 20 years ago, they're not what's in it today. The world is getting better, and crypto is the way. That's it. I mean, today I was listening to what the vice president, and interviewed the vice president I had the other time when he was talking about DeFi and everything. And you should know every new trend provides mind-blowing opportunities. Time for the oil and gas, there was time for the railway, there was time, internet age and everything. And for our kids, it's like, well, rather than just condemn, rather than just stand on the side, all right, why don't I go for knowledge? Why did I get to understand what Bitcoin is all about? She spent time to understand the white paper. And she felt like, okay, because it's in knowledge you find confidence. It's in knowledge you find secrets. It's in knowledge you find depths. It's in knowledge you make good and smart decisions. It's in knowledge you have peace of mind in whatever you decide to do. All right. And what she decided to do, she found out that, wow, Bitcoin is interesting. The world is in a state in 2012. It's in a state where the world is continuing to deteriorate. The value of the dollar is dropping crazily. As a matter of fact, 20, 30, 40 years ago, if you had $10, you walk into a store, you come out with a cart full. But today, you barely can even come out with anything. You can't even have a paper bag full. What about the Naira? Everything is going to the toilet. There must be a rescue. There must be a new thinking. There must be a new direction. There must be a new solution. And she felt cryptocurrency, definitely, it's in that position to challenge the status quo. And she said, okay, let me buy into this. And she put in $1,547. And 10 years after, what's the result? It's now worth $61.8 million. Now you see the two of them, all right? One decided to go for what was in existence. I was not ready to go for that, to go for knowledge, to understand new trends and know what to do. The other decided to go the other way. Well, what happened? My candid advice to you today is don't be like Anne. Don't be like Anne. Don't be afraid to know. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to do what other people are doing, like to do the opposite, all right? Don't be afraid. And that's it. Don't be like Anne. Take advantage of digital gold rush. And we here at Moonarcade Community, we're ready to help you get started today. So, so with this, I strongly believe that Moonarcade is in a position to help you change your life forever. Thank you very much for your time. This is the yellow way, and this is how we go. We call it the yellow way. So that's it, and thank you. So over to you.